ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. As my coughing, gentlemen, has increased, my voice sounds even more weird. I'm starting to resemble General Grievous. Alright, I'm gonna start these videos by saying General Kenobi or something like this. So not doing great on the voice front, gentlemen, but I just have to make these videos. Why? Well, because Taylor told me that if I miss one more video, he's going to find me and kick my... No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. It's rather that I just love doing those videos because... I mean, come on, guys. If Taylor was, you know, keeping me hostage or something, I will be, like, trying to send a coded message that I need help or something like this, you know. But, gentlemen, let's get started with our video.
If you are single in your late 20s, early 30s, my best piece of advice to you is to enjoy it. I met my now husband when I was almost 30, and let me tell you, the pressure I felt to meet someone up to that point was absolutely insane. I thought I was missing out on life. I thought I was gonna never find someone. I feel like my whole focus was on finding one so that I could get to the life that I wanted. The thing is, you are so focused on finding that thing, and believe me, I was, that now that I look back, I missed out on a lot of time of just Maria time and enjoying my life. And like, I wish in my mind, it wasn't like, oh my God, find someone. Oh my God, are we ever gonna go find someone? Let me tell you, now that I'm married, and I've only been married like a week and a half, there are times that I wish I could just have Maria time, because when I'm...
Well, there it is, gentlemen. 1 week into the marriage, and she's already craving more time for herself. Like, this is what happens when you mess around. I probably assume that this woman has messed around because this is not normal. You're 1 week into the marriage. Holy crap. This 1 week has been mostly the wedding and then some honeymoon stage, alright? So it's 1 week, gentlemen, and she's already exhausted from quote-unquote investing time into her husband. She already craves time for herself. She's already tired and exhausted. She hasn't even been through what real hardships are. So can you take a guess, gentlemen, what is going to happen if this man loses his job or is going through a depression because his mother passed away or something serious like this? Imagine what will happen. She will, of course, leave him, saying how she needs to find that greener patch of grass and focus on herself and her healing journey and all that. That's what loss of pair bonding ability looks like.
When I'm just focused on me, I feel a little bit guilty that I'm not in my relationship. And there's so much going on. You have work, you have your fitness and health, you have your relationship, you have yourself. So right now, when you only have, you know, your core things, so your work, your life, your health, just enjoy those things, because when the relationship comes into play, even if it is phenomenal and amazing, and mine is, thank God, but it does take up my time, my capacity, and there are...
Yeah, guys. Her relationship is so awesome and fantastic that 1 week after it, she's already tired of it, right? It's so fantastic, yet at the same time, oh man, I just really liked the time when I was single. What can I tell you? My husband, fantastic. But I don't know, when I was single, I was better, you know. I was so much more joyful and spent so much more time on myself. But my husband is fantastic. That's what you want to hear, right? You want to hear your wife of 1 week already missing the life she had before you. That just makes a husband real happy. You know, picture the reverse. Picture a man who is just, you know, got his wife pregnant, and while she's on the 3rd month, that man says, man, I just really miss the times when I used to play all day, not care about a woman, not have to work to provide, not have to pay bills or fix things around the house, or have to deal with a baby, kids, you know, all those things. You're fantastic, don't get me wrong. I just really miss the time when you went in my life, basically.
There are times I'm like, so while it's not there and you can just focus on you, do so. And also by doing that, I feel like the right person is somehow magically...
Yeah, so magically gonna appear. Alright, we know that. We know the drill there. Guys, horrible. Horrible. This woman, what do I give her, guys? I give her 6 months. I mean, it's a bit of luck. 6 months, not for her life to end or something, alright? I'm not doing a voodoo something to her. No, 6 months before she ends the relationship or cheats on that man because she thought the grass was green, alright? So it really depends on where that man is going to go through a bad period, but you're walking on eggshells, my dude. Tell me how that feels. She's absolutely going to divorce you. Look at those insane eyes. But gentlemen, let's move on to another video.
Welcome to my dating debrief. It has officially been 9 months since my breakup, and I've made a list of all the lessons that I have learned in the last 9 months being single in New York City. I wish I had known these at the beginning of my dating journey, so hopefully this helps some of you. Starting off with the most cliche piece of dating advice that has ever existed, but is so true. Your gut is always right. Always. These past 9 months, I have had multiple instances where I've ignored my gut, which was screaming at me that something was off, something was wrong, I didn't really like the person, whatever it may be, and I was fully ignoring it because they were so good on paper and I wanted it to work out. They never work out. Listen to your gut because...
Oh yeah, guys, just some awesome advice. That is absolutely meaningless and stupid, of course. Oh, follow your gut. The people who always say this are people who have been in nothing but bad relationships. Alright? Like, I never hear listen to your gut from a person that has been in a serious 7-year relationship that has escalated into marriage and a family. And they say like, oh, follow your gut. I didn't, look where I am. No, the people who keep yapping about following your gut are people that have chosen the bad person 36 times already. So you don't follow your gut then, you know, or your gut is messed up and is making you pick bad people. Which one is it? Really bad advice. I mean, it's not theoretically bad, but the people who claim that it's true, they don't lead by example. Let's just frame it that way.
Because you're always right, and I have learned that I'm really good at sensing vibes, and I'm really good at knowing when something's weird or something's off, or I don't really think I'm a match with that person. And
yeah, guys, she's so good at it that she broke a relationship and is now single for 9 months. She's so good at it, yeah. And she's in her 30s and single. Yeah, sure, mate.
And I have ignored that way too many times. Moving forward, I have made a promise to myself to always listen to my gut. Second piece of advice, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. I have let this guide my entire dating journey to date, and I think it has saved me a lot of time.
Yeah, it has saved you a lot of time from being in a happy family. So if it's not an F yes, it's a no. Basically, standards, expectations through the roof, through the stratosphere. This is not a normal woman. So basically, guys, anything that comes short of her idealized version of perfection is a no, right? You can be 6 feet tall, 6 digit, 6-pack. If you don't like that one little bullcrap thingy she enjoys, it's not an F yes, you know? If you have this like normal human flaw to some sort of extent, that is not perfectly ideal for her, no, it's a no, right? It's basically what this point is dismissing all the men left, right and center except the chads whom she sleeps with, but then again she finds issues with them, you know. It's like the perpetual never ending increasing of expectations. What a pain in the back.
I have some friends who will continue to go on dates with people that they see potential in, even though they don't really feel it, but they feel like it might be able to grow. I do not do that. If it's not a vibe from day one, I'm out. I'd rather not waste my time on someone where it maybe, possibly, potentially could grow, and spend that night that I would be out with that person meeting someone else who maybe I feel it with immediately, because that also does exist, and that has happened to me a couple times where I have met someone that I'm like, okay, yes, I could see this going somewhere.
Oh, really now? How did that end? Sister, you're not sharing me the experience with the sort of guys you had a feeling with and you had the chemistry and the vibe. Why aren't you sharing those stories, right? I mean, the men who went an F yes, you dismissed. What about the guys who were an F yes? What happened with those? Well, I'll tell you guys, because she never will. They pumped and dumped her, and that's it, right? Spread her legs, got penetrated, got the wiener, now they're gone. Alright? Those are the sort of guys that give her butterflies, gentlemen. That's what she says with the chemicals, you know, and all that. The chemistry guys. Everyone now is so interested about chemistry nowadays. But anyway, that's the bottom line.
Number 3, you literally don't have to do anything you don't want to do. This was really hard for me to learn because I'm such a people pleaser and I always feel guilty canceling plans. But if you don't want to go on a date and your gut is screaming at you that you don't want to go and you're anxious and you don't feel well and it's just mentally too much, you don't have to go. You don't have to kiss someone you don't want to kiss. That might seem obvious, but I feel like people struggle with that as well. But you literally don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Jeez, why are people always texting me when I start a video, man? Guys, I have no friends, alright? I gotta know who is texting me. I have no friends, guys. I just live here in my tomb. I don't have a mother. I'm Red Pill, you should know that. I don't have a mother. I don't have a girlfriend, of course. I'm Red Pill. I'm a patriarchal pig. Come on, guys. You know? Friends, nobody loves me. I'm all alone for eternity, alright? I don't know why I start a video and suddenly all those people start texting. But anyways, gentlemen, apologize for that. I apologize for that. This last thing she said, guys. Beautiful advice. Guys, did you know that if you don't want to do something, you cannot do it? I know. Oh, done. Why had no one told me before? Well, here you go, John. This is why you come to this channel, alright? For life-changing advice. But of course, she ends up doing the things she doesn't want to do, which is sleep with that Chad who doesn't want commitment, because she supposedly says she doesn't want to, but in reality she does want to, alright? So this is why she ends up doing it. But now let's move on to more advice, Joel. There's more advice coming your way.
Very important. Next, if you're confused he doesn't like you, I 1,000,000% stand behind this. If I'm ever feeling anxious about someone texting me back or canceling or whatever, he doesn't like me. And in the end, every single time, that was the case. Maybe they liked you at one point, but if you're confused, he doesn't like you or he doesn't like you enough.
Yeah, in the end, guys, after I spread my legs and got absolutely broken by Chad, it turns out he only wanted a one-night stand. Oh, damn. Oh, darn. You know, I wish I knew sooner, before I repeated the same mistake while I supposedly knew like 30 times already. But anyway, who takes these women seriously, guys? Like, we all know that you've made that mistake. This is the voice of experience talking, right? We all know you've made that mistakes like a dozen times already. And you're trying to teach other people on something you yourself haven't been able to manage to do, you know? But guys, this is us. If you can pass a certain level on a game and you ask someone and he's all big about it, you know, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And then you ask him, hey, have you passed the level? Oh, no, actually, I'm stuck on it. Why are you giving advice then, if you yourself cannot follow your own stupid advice?
And I fully believe that if the person is right, you're not going to feel confused. You're going to feel secure. They're going to text you back. You're going to feel secure. You're going to see them again. It's just a given. I've never gotten there with someone yet, but I know that's how I'm supposed to feel. So that's kind of the feeling that I've been searching for. I've also had experiences where maybe they liked me at one point and then they met someone else, and then they got back with their ex or whatever. The vibe is different. I'm going to know, and I need to just work on just ending it at that point, because I'm done making excuses and listening to other people giving me excuses for why this person might be acting differently, because in the end, every single time, I've been right. That goes back to listen to your gut. Your gut is always right. Okay, I'm gonna make it part 2 because this is getting long.
Well, not all long things are bad, as this woman can, you know, confirm. But gentlemen, we're absolutely going to watch that second part. I'm gonna find it. Because this advice, you need like more brain capacity, you know, to just feed all that wisdom in, you know, guys. But we're gonna leave this woman now. I just want to ask you, which woman is worse? This one right here. Which one will trash your life faster? This one?
It falls into your life.
Or this one, right? You let me know, guys. If you ask me, option C, all of the above. They are the same. They are the same. It's just one is in a relationship already, the other one is not, and never will be. But if she was, for some reason, some guy made the mistake, yeah, she's going to trash his life in the same way, fast and successfully. Now, gentlemen, let's move on to an article story that is titled, "I started dating my best friend and I regret it so much. Best friends for 6 years, we always spoke about anything and everything together. Honestly, he's not my type, but he's the nicest guy and so sweet, so I figured I'd just look past it. This is a bad formula, right? This is a bad formula. Women shouldn't start relationships like these where, man, he's not my type, but you know, like, anyway, let's just try it. Not gonna work. You don't respect the guy to begin with, you know? And you'll say, oh, he done, but what should women do? Because they always aim higher. Well, that's the whole problem, guys. Just don't have unreal expectations. And I'm speaking in general. I'm not speaking about this case. I'm just saying that if women want to fix their dating life, they should just have more reasonable expectations rather than not settling, because not settling means they are delusional. Now, let's continue. Our first actual date was so fun, like perfect. Second one, good too. But he has the world's lowest self-esteem, so he's asking for reassurance multiple times a day. If I don't respond to a message in 30 minutes, I check my phone and there's 3 more on iMessage and 6 reels on Instagram sent to me. If I don't respond to those, he thinks I'm mad at him. He asks for better communication. I agree. But again, if I'm not responding, he's saying it makes him feel bad because he wants to speak to me and I'm not sitting on my phone all day texting. We are long distance. Alright, gentlemen. Now, when it comes to reassurance, and you are born a male, I'm sorry, that's not a benefit that you have. That's not a perk of being a male. Forget about reassurance, boys, alright? The only reassurance for men is successfully achieving things and getting tasks done. That's what gives men reassurance. Nobody will give it to you otherwise. And the people who you think give you reassurance, they really don't. Life for the men, gentlemen, is what you make of it. If people respect you, it's not because they respect you because they like you. No, it's because you made them respect you. If you went up to the level, they wouldn't respect you at all, alright? Nothing for men is given for free, and everything you possess when it comes to other people reacting in a good way to you is because you have done the work, alright? And I'm sad to say this, guys, because I think that men come in all shapes and sizes, and there are men that are just more emotional, they need more reassurance, they feel more insecure in life. This is especially true for men that haven't had a mother around, you know, because that's what mothers usually take care of, like the emotional well-being of the child, the emotional growth of the child, his social connections with other people, you know. Men usually set boundaries and give you this start in life, while women take care more of the emotional stuff, all right? So if you haven't had a mother, I believe you can resonate with this to some level. And look, for some guys it's just hard, all right, with the reassurance thing. But guys, it's the hard truth, right? But it's the truth. Don't chase reassurance from people. It's not gonna get you far. They're not going to respect you. You're going to become a burden to them, alright? When you ask for reassurance as a man. Women don't want to feel like they're giving you reassurance. They are the women. They want to feel like you are the provider. And they feel insecure themselves. They feel unstable themselves. They want you to be the backbone, the back pillar of the relationship, you know? So, just tough luck, man. If you're a man and you want reassurance, not gonna happen, alright? It's a hard path, but I think it's a path that all men should walk through, alright? And I know many men watching this right now already know this, but for the maybe younger dudes who are still, you know, trying to find their way, that's my take. But now, gentlemen, let's continue. Then when it comes to S3X, she says, he's so self-conscious that I have to initiate, and even then it takes him an hour to actually just follow my lead. He stops about 15 times during S3X because he's self-conscious about something. So that's starting to give me the ick. Oh no, sister, here I stand with you. This is absolutely the ick, and you have validated in not respecting a man like that, and you have validated in having the ick. Because again, guys, women don't want to lead, don't want to give the reassurance. This man is making his woman, be the man of the relationship. Like, the woman is initiating every time, she's doing all the work, she's reassuring you. Men, what are you? Are you the man or are you a woman, you know? Like, I stand for gender roles, guys, alright? This is why I stand with the woman, because I stand for gender roles, and this man is trying to switch them. It doesn't work like that, alright? She continues, it's making me pull away, which is making him even clingier. Every single day he's nagging me about something I've apparently done wrong, like not responding within 30 minutes, or I didn't communicate with him that I'm making dinner, so I might not answer for 20 minutes while I'm chopping vegetables. I love the chopping vegetables part. Oddly specific, but thanks for letting me know. Anyways, guys. No, I stand with this woman. I don't know why you will stand with this man. I understand where he comes from. Probably didn't have a good childhood. You have to overcome it, alright? That's why you're on this planet. You have to overcome it and be a real man. But notice how, guys, again, women will say, oh, share your feelings. When you do, they just don't like it. They don't respect you when you share your feelings and you are vulnerable with them. You can be a bit vulnerable. You can maybe ask for a bit of reassurance from time to time and you have to hide it. But if you do it too much, they're going to notice they don't like it. It gives them the ick. They're not going to feel attracted to you, not going to respect you and all that. It's not going to go well, guys. Life has its rules and they don't change. And if you want to change them, tell me how that goes for you, alright? But for the last 1,000 men I've checked, didn't work. I continue now. It's just insane. I don't even know how to approach this anymore, but I dread getting a message from him now because there's always something I have done wrong. We have been dating a month, FFS. I feel like I sound like such an a-hole, but I'm so sick of lifting my phone up to see 10 messages of him asking if I'm mad because I didn't respond in a good length of time. Please, can someone just give me advice on how to approach this because I think I'm about to lose my best friend from this disaster. Alright, gentlemen, very interesting story, very much like this one. I want to know your take, guys, but again, I stand with the woman, and you may say, Hidan, she should have more respect towards her friend. I think she has, guys, and this is why she has come to Reddit to seek advice and seek help, because then again, she doesn't want to lose her friend like this, you know? But I absolutely understand where she's coming from. It's very annoying whereas when someone is making you go through all those things and being nagging all the time. Nobody wants that, right? And especially being a woman and having a man with no self-esteem that has to stop like 15 times during intercourse to probably ask, do you like it? Am I doing a good job? Men have to be confident, all right? Men, the path of self-improvement for men, gentlemen, is a lone path. It's something that you must walk on your own, and you must improve on your own. And for a lot of men that are on the rather emotional side, or they didn't have a good start in life, they find it hard, they're gonna find it extra hard when they find out that you're not gonna receive validation or reassurance from anywhere, right? It becomes even a harder task. But look, you just gotta do it, alright? Man up, do it, and you're gonna become stronger. That's the path for men, like it or not. So, gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Thanks for joining me and Ampu, gentlemen. This was a nice video. I enjoyed making it. So if you enjoyed it as well, please like. And I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one.